Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. Welcome back to another Division video. And unfortunately, it's not really a good morning, a good evening, or a good afternoon, because we unfortunately have some less good news. And if you follow me or any other Division creator on Twitter, you'll probably already heard and or read the news that Division Heartland has been cancelled. Yes, the much anticipated PvP game in the Division universe has been canned, and it just straight up sucks. We learned this news yesterday with the release of the investment call of Ubisoft, and that moment I was live streaming on Twitch, and my friend and community member Mur, aka Prof, brought me up to speed, and we read through the part of the investment call that mentioned the Division Heartland. As a part of Ubisoft's efforts to streamline its operations and adapt to the evolving marketing trends, there have been further reorganizations within the global publishing teams, both at APAC regions, that is now organized into 3 engagement hubs, and at the central level. Additionally, in line of the increased selectivity of its investments, Ubisoft has decided to stop development on the Division Heartland and has redeployed resources to bigger opportunities such as XDefiant and Rainbow Six. Again, this sucks, but don't forget, this is not only bad news for us as gamers, but even worse news for the dedicated dev team that was working their behinds off for, as far as we know, almost 5 years. Not to mention the things that could have happened with the Division 2 as Redstorm stepped away from the game to start the development on the Division Heartland. And it kinda hurts even more that if I read it correctly, most of the Heartland devs will be going to XDefiant and Rainbow Six and not getting to stay in the Division universe with the Division 2 or even the future announced Division 3. It will be heartbreaking for the devs to work on the Division franchise for years, putting in sweat and tears to firstly get their game canned, to then hear that they are transferred over to a completely different game. All that time and effort for what? And of course, don't get me wrong, Redstorm mainly focused their resources to the PvP aspect of games that they make or are playing the supporting role, so it kinda makes sense that they will be put on PvP focused games by Ubisoft, but still a lot of them have a Division heart and will never get the opportunity to show their baby to the world with Division Heartland. Overall, it just sucks for all parties. And that of course raises the question, what about Division 3? Will we even see it, or will this be canned as well? Luckily, I was not the only one that had that question, and that question was thrown out to Pale, one of the devs of the Division 2, on Twitter. Please tell me D3 is still a go and more content for D2, where Pale responded to with a yes and yes. So we can put our minds to ease as we still will get additional content for the Division 2, but more importantly that we will still see a Division 3 in the foreseeable future. That is at least a little light at the end of the tunnel, but these are of course my thoughts and my opinions, and I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What are your overall feelings with the cancellation of Division Heartland? Will we ever see anything back from Heartland, as for example a DLC for Division 2, or maybe even implemented in the future Division 3? Or will this be it and we will never ever see anything of Heartland again? I would love to hear your comments down below, but that's pretty much it. This is the only thing that we know so far, and it just straight up sucks for us as gamers, but especially for the development team at Redstorm that put in sweat and tears over the last couple of years. That's pretty much it for me today. Thank you very much for sticking until the end. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you liked this video or helped you out in any way or form, make sure to like this video. And of course, if you're new here and or you want to be updated about the Division 2, the Division universe and the future Division 3, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well. And I will see you in the next one. Pure Prime out.